I know who stabbed Blair. And it wasn't Todd. I heard him talking to Star, and he swore on his children's lives he didn't do it.
And you believe him?
Yes, I do.
Then who was it?
Ray Montez.
We've all lost our appetite. Plantain wrapped tamales. Eat up, officers.
No thanks, we're fine.
Oh, why didn't we hear anything? Maybe if we had, we could have helped poor Blair.
Why, you, Montez? Do you hear anything?
Nope.
We saw the police cars outside and I thought that...
No, I'm okay. I'm okay right now.
What happened?
Oh, Langston, honey. It's Blair. Somebody hurt her real bad.
What do you mean?
Someone attacked her. They stabbed her.
As you know, Ray Montez is a known criminal who was convicted in his own country for having stabbed his wife to death. All right. He was wrongly released and then invited into my home by an ungrateful trailer trash, Maurice Stubbs.
I'm not sure who that is.
He is a useless personal chef that I hired, all right? He doesn't care anything about my family, and that's why he invited this psycho in the house who tried to kill Blair.
Dorian, I'm not a cop anymore. You need to be telling this to Officer Saeed.
What? What? Do you not want to help track down this psycho, or don't you care about Blair? Oh, you only care about Marty, like Blair said?
Why don't I go check on Matthew again?
I'll go. I need to see myself.
Wait, come on. It's okay.
Don't ever say that to me again. If you knew me at all, you'd know how much I care about Blair.
Hello?
I heard what happened. I'm so sorry. Is Blair gonna be okay?
She's still in surgery. We're not going to know until she's out.
Oh, God. Does Star know?
Yes, she's here with me, and she's deeply upset. Where are you?
We came right home after the dance.
Is your Uncle Ray there?
Yeah, we're all here together.
Stay away from that monster. Do you understand me?
Oh, okay.
Are the police still there?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them, so don't worry. I think they're being really thorough.
Do not go anywhere alone. I mean that. Okay, if something changes in Blair's condition, call me, please.
Maybe you're leaving?
If you are not going to do anything about Ray Montez, I will.
I can't believe this happened to start out after everything else.
That man tried to murder my niece. Arrest him.
No one's arresting anybody. You can't just waltz in here and accuse another guest of attempted murder.
He stabbed his first wife to death.
That is not true. How many times do I have to tell you?
Ever since Clint unleashed you, you have behaved like a rabid dog. You, sir, are going back to prison. Oh, yes, I will see to that. And you will rot there until you die and then go straight to hell.
Papá, por favor, dime que no puedo hacer eso.
Now listen, everyone is real upset about Blair, especially you, Dorian. But Ray here, he was with us the whole time.
We all gave statements saying where we were when Blair was attacked. Noelle, me, Ray, we were in the kitchen, clear on the other side of the house. You need proof? This is it. Ray was teaching me how to make tamales. We were elbow deep in fixings when someone broke in and went after Blair. And I am so sorry that none of us heard anything.
You're covering for him.
What kind of people do you think we are? We are telling you the truth, Dorian. Mr. Montez did not do this.
Marco and I can take you back to the hospital, okay?
Dr. Lord.
It is Dr. Lord Buchanan now.
Forgive me. I didn't kill my wife. I don't know who did. But I know what it feels like to want to lay blame. I'm very sorry for what happened to your niece, and I pray that she will recover.
Star?
Dorian, I was just calling you.
Is your mother out of surgery?
Yes. But John is with her right now. But they had to put her in a coma because her brain began to swell.
Oh, my God.
Dorian, they said she might not make it. I'm gonna go see her.
Okay.
In quiet sorrow lies on empty faces. Now of all the times and of all the places.
Dorian. Say one word in defense of your brother, and I won't be held responsible.
I can assure you I did not come here to defend Todd. Oh, Dorian, what happened to Blair is just beyond horrible. And if there's anything at all that I can do... How is she?
Besides the stab wounds, she had a head injury which caused her brain to swell.
Oh, my God.
They have her in a medically induced coma in the hope that it will heal.
So you found her?
Yes. Who could do this to my beautiful Blair? Who could be so evil?
Even though I've defended Todd, more times than I can even count, I know now that he's capable of anything. But to stab Blair, I mean...
Vicky. Todd didn't do it.
Really? You believe that?
Nobody has done more harm to my family than Todd. And I hope that he rots in hell for it, but... When I heard him tell Star that he couldn't hurt Blair because she had given him his children, I knew it was genuine. Because I think in some sliver of Todd's heart, he's always going to love Blair as much as he can love anyone.
Dorian, are the police looking at anyone other than Todd?
I have no idea what the police are doing, if anything. I am doing some investigating on my own.
Are you?
Yes, did you know that Langston's uncle from Colombia and moved into my house shortly before Blair was attacked? His name is Ray Montes.
I know who he is, yeah.
Oh, of course you do. Of course. Because Clint is the one who brought him to town. A man who was accused of stabbing his first wife to death.
Dorian, how did he end up staying at your house?
Because Maurice invited him.
Oh, right. You gave your house to Mo and Noel.
The point is, Montes had access to Blair's room. He could have easily gone in there.
Yeah, but why would he try and murder Blair?
Because he's a psychopath who preys on women with a knife.
Well, from what I've read, he was falsely convicted.
Do you think that I care what some corrupt judge in Colombia says?
Okay. So you accused him? I mean, what happened?
He has an airtight alibi provided by your Mo. So I'm back to square one. Happy now?
No, Dorian, of course not. I love Blair, too. The thing is, if Todd didn't do it and this Montes fellow didn't...
Whoever did is still out there.
She looks so helpless now. Not at all like that abrasive young woman that I first met.
You have always had trouble with assertive women. That's why we've never gotten along. Kramer women are powerful.
Yeah, well, she didn't seem so powerful all those years ago. Dorian, she seemed wounded, like Todd, and deeply so, and she worked so hard to cover it up, just as he does.
Where's this all going, Vicky?
It's just that I can understand why they were together. They needed each other. The thing is, what I see now is a mother who would do anything to be with her children, even if that means beating impossible odds.
And is this where you give me the cliches about how she's so young and strong and she's going to pull through?
But she is all those things, and she will pull through.
You don't know that, Vicky. Nobody knows that. But if love can pull you through, she's going to make it. Because I love her.
Oh, no, you do.
Blair and I are very much alike. Fierce and determined. That's probably why we fight so much. But each of us knows that in our own way we would die for each other. That girl's as close to my heart as if she were my daughter. I can't lose her.
How's she doing? I want to see her. So do they.
Why? Oh, the boy's here.
I told you. Jack and Sam want to see their mother.
Good evening, Dr. Lord.
It's Lord Buchanan now.
I'm sorry about Miss Kramer. Your niece always reminded me of my cousin Telly, short for Chantel. Tall, slim, real firecracker. Telly one time had this boyfriend who came after her with
Too much information.
Dorian, I'm not scared. I know my mom is hurt. I just want to tell her to get well and come home soon, okay?
Okay. That could be exactly what she needs to hear.
All right, then. Come on, boys.
Addie, are you all right?
I have to be, don't I? I'm her mother.
Sorry, I sort of ran my mouth back there. It's just, I should have been there. I mean, I can't help but feeling if I would have been home.
No. You did exactly what I asked you to do, and there's no way that Addie could have managed getting to Savannah with the boys all on her own.
I just wish there was something that I could do.
You're already doing it. And honestly, I think of you much more as family than I do as an employee. I believe that you have met Miss Davidson.
I've seen you come and go, Miss Davidson.
It's Vicky. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sean, my pleasure.
Sean heads up security at LaBoulaie.
Star is my niece. She's told me how good you've been to her during a very difficult period in her life.
Star's a good girl.
Yeah.
And this type of thing should have never happened to her mama. And I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure that this type of thing never happens again.
Boys. Hey.
Is our mom gonna die?
Of course she's not. She's just sleeping.
But what if she doesn't wake up?
She will.
Tell him the truth, Dorian.
Nobody can be certain how your mother is going to respond, but I promise you, her doctors are working really hard.
If she dies, we won't have a mom or a dad.
You'll always have me and your grandma.
I want to see my dad.
There, but he really was. I probably shouldn't have taken him to see his mother.
I think you made the right call. Jack needed to see his mother, and he also needs to see that his father, despite his surroundings, is alive and well.
And loves him. Children need all the love they can get from anyone who can give it to them. There's something else I wanted to thank you for. For being Blair's mother when I couldn't be. All those years at St. Anne's. I knew you had each other. That you were there for her. It made me feel better. It still does. Oh, Dory, we can't lose her.
We won't. I promise you, we won't.